I thought you were recording some of that.
Now we're good.
We're good?
This is our intro, yeah.
Keep this in there. Welcome everybody to DISRUPTu episode 16. I'm your host Ryan Thogbarn, and this is the funeral profession's most disruptive web show. It's Red Nose Thursday. We've been wearing red noses and not breathing correctly all day in support of bringing awareness to child hunger. So our office went full red nose today. Office is empty. It's late in the evening. Tisso's behind the camera. Jenna's chucking noses. And we've got two power topics discussed today that have come from the last 4 weeks of conversations with funeral professionals. I've been in multiple states speaking. We were at the Ohio Funeral Directors Convention and a couple small study groups, mastermind groups that I was speaking and presenting to. So these two questions have come up quite a bit and have been big topics. So I want to touch on them, and I'm not going to screw around anymore. Nose me. We've replaced the spuds for noses today. Facebook provides more than just goodwill. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's a lot of misconceptions about the value of Facebook and what it actually provides for funeral homes. So I've been told multiple times over the last 4 weeks in conversation that Facebook is not going to drive any leads, that it is just providing goodwill and engagement that possibly long-term could be beneficial, but other than that, it's not really valuable. Completely false, and here's why. Facebook is not a sales platform. We've said that before, but selling and driving leads are two completely different things. So to drive leads, you've got to have relationship. Being a sale platform and just selling to the consumer turns people off. So think about it this way. Dating is hand-holding, and you're having a relationship with somebody. The first date, you're out to dinner. The second date, things progress. Third date, by the 50th date, you're ready for marriage almost, right? So we have that progression with dating. Being a sales platform and trying to sell is like trying to close on that first date. It's not going to work. Nobody likes that. So if you come off as selling, yes, there's not going to be value in what you're doing on Facebook. And most funeral homes, if you go and look at the Facebook page, are obit, hey, fill out this pre-need lead form. Obit, hey, pre-plan. Very salesy. And so by driving leads and doing things that exchange value for information, that's where you have to have the trust up front, and that relationship, and then you can give to get. And we've talked quite a bit about being able to give to get. And as an example, a white paper, or you're giving something away in exchange for information that's valuable to the consumer and driving leads that way. We have a client that generates over 20 leads a month on Facebook by just running a ad campaign for a free simple cremation planning guide. Now, it's not your typical cremation one-sheet planning guide. This is more in-depth, and we're doing a lot of other strategy to make that valuable. But again, we're giving something of value to get information and get a lead and get somebody in the pipeline. We're not trying to close on the first date. There's an extremely large difference in that both processes. So Facebook provides far more than goodwill. It provides an opportunity to engage and connect, which drives the user down that sales funnel. And in terms of at-need is much more of a long-term play. When we look at Facebook, it could be 2 years, 3 years, 5 years down the road before a connection with a consumer today results in an at-need arrangement. But for that at-need arrangement to happen through a social media, you've got to have social engagement and build that transparency and honesty and the hand-holding relationship that happens on the daily on Facebook. So again, being a sales platform and driving leads are two completely different things, and leads are a huge part of a social media strategy and being able to provide that for what we do with our clients. So if you're not seeing value in Facebook and you think that it's simply just a goodwill network and that's the only value you're getting out of it, then you've are not using social media correctly, and you're specifically not using Facebook correctly. So I would encourage you to reach out to us so we can show you the true value of social media is far more than just goodwill in the community. Okay, number 2, knows me. This was far better than you beaming it at me. All right, the market doesn't care about you. That's right, the market doesn't give two about you. The market only cares about what the market cares about. And what that means is, here you are, you're a funeral director, and this is the market. The market has gone from here to here, and they're fully embracing social media, and you're still stuck back here going, oh, I don't really like Facebook. I'm scared of Facebook. I don't use it personally. Therefore, if I don't use it, nobody else does. But if you watched last episode and I related to you still advertise in the phone book and you still buy billboards and buy television commercials and you don't take part in looking up a phone number in a phone book and you fast forward every single commercial and you never look at billboards, yet you still market there, it's because you understand it and you get how it works. Even though you don't use it yourself, you still think these people are. And they're saying, hey, we don't use that crap. We're all the way over here. They don't care whether you personally like Facebook. The market is demanding that you partake in social media. And what's happened is most funeral directors go back to what we just talked about, and Facebook's only goodwill, therefore I don't like it, and it's not driving leads, when you're just doing it wrong. You're just doing it wrong, plain and simple. If you're not seeing value in social media, you are doing it incorrectly, and whoever is helping you do it is doing it incorrectly. So understand that the market doesn't care about your personal feelings and whether or not you really want to be involved in Facebook. To be relevant in 2016, you have to be engaged in social media. Everybody has one of these in their pocket. Even the guy, you, that 3 years ago said, hey, I'm never going to own a smartphone because why does anybody need to get a hold of me? And if they really need me that bad, they can call the house, which now when the house phone rings, nobody answers it because we know it's a telemarketer, right? So 53% of time spent on a mobile device is dedicated to social media apps. Not gaming, not email, not talking on that's what it was made for, is talking, not talking on the phone. 53% of time spent on a mobile device is used for social media apps. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. It's attention. The consumer is giving brands a lot of attention in small segments each time they get on social. They spend 10 seconds here, 10 seconds there, 30 seconds, 2 minutes watching a video, 15 seconds engaging with a post and sharing a post, 20 seconds writing a post or positive review. They're engaging with brands regularly on a daily basis, and you're missing out by playing over here with your personal feelings and not being involved in social where the consumer is already at. Again, they do not care about what you think about social media. All they care about is they want to connect with you when they want to connect with you on their own time. Whether you're there or not, they're going to connect with somebody, and it could be your competitor. So embracing social media, to understand that it's more than goodwill, and it drives leads and it drives engagement that has far more value than just the long-term beneficial factor of it being goodwill. And understanding that the market doesn't care that you think it's just goodwill. The market cares about engaging with you and getting the information that they need and building a relationship and having that connection, so when they are ready to pre-plan, they come to you. When they have an at-need service or at-need need, they come to you because you engage with them and you built that relationship. So both topics kind of run together. If you're confused about any of it, please ask a question. Please email me, ryan@disruptmedia.co. Go to our website, disruptmedia.co/demo. We will provide you with a half-hour walkthrough of what it is that we do for our clients so you can start to see that Facebook is more than just goodwill and that it can drive leads. Again, I talked about it last episode. 86 leads from one of our clients in 14 days at a cost of $1.16 per lead. There is not another network or advertising channel that you can use where you can drive a lead for $1.16. So extremely valuable, far more valuable than just goodwill. Okay, would you rather time? Would you rather have a rewind button in your life or a pause button in your life? Easy one for me to answer. Rewinding is getting a redo. I don't like redos. Things happen for a reason and they foreshadow your future. Make good decisions, get good results. I would have a pause button because my kids are at the age right now where I'm still a pretty cool dad. In 3 years, I'm going to suck and they're going to hate me. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but it probably will. And I would pause right now to keep everything exactly the way that it is because I love the ages that they're at and I'm really, really happy with my life. So answer down below the would you rather. Tell us you want a pause button or a rewind button. Tell us why. And look, thousands of you watch this every single episode. I get emails. I see you out at conventions. You tell me you watch every episode. So you should feel guilty if you, one, have not subscribed, and two, if you have not left a comment. So even if you leave a smiley or a market doesn't give two poop emojis about you, leave a poop emoji. Do something. Comment below. Until next time, keep disrupting.